Hello internet, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I have a long-awaited update for the Throwback 30 project pen. If I sound different, I am sick. I don't know what I've been fighting. I don't know if it's just allergies. It's taking my voice today. So this is the Throwback 30 project pan. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab, and this project in particular is a compilation of 30 projects that the Fantastic Ladies voted on and wanted in this project, and each item is for those 30 projects. They all have their own items. As always, this is created by Jessica and Amanda. They will be listed down below, and let's just jump into it with the ones leaving us. The first thing rolling out was for Nightmare Before Christmas. I believe I chose this because it was red. This is the Cherry Crush palette. My goal with this was pan in every palette. I needed to use every single shade once, and I hit those 9 uses on April 1st. I really adore this palette. I wish I had more uses than it does, but for this project it is done. The next empty I unfortunately did chuck. I binned it, but that was for the prompt. It was for the That's So 70s project pan. I think that's what it was called. I could be wrong. I'll correct myself. The prompt I chose was strawberry shortcake, so it was something scented. So I picked the Cherry Baby perfume by Sabrina Carpenter. I finished that in May. I didn't write a day, I just wrote May. And that took 14 uses since the last update. I had very mixed feelings on that perfume. I'm very happy it is done. It was not giving enough cherry. And now our newest empty. Our newest empty is for the project 50 Shades of Purple, and I picked a purple perfume. This is from Body Fantasies. This is the Japanese Cherry Blossom. This is pretty much done. There's a little bit left in here, but it won't come out. Since the last update, I've used this 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36 times about, and this was finished in June. I want to say the 29th of June. I forgot to write it down, but I finished it towards the end of the month. I do really like this one. I don't particularly see myself getting again anytime soon. Maybe in a couple years time I will be wanting this again. But I liked it also as a room spray. And that's how I kind of ended up using it, because I didn't want to have too many scents on me. I'm a heavy scent mixer. But I get worried when I work. I don't want to be too many different scents. You know what I mean? So now we're gonna go from the top with everything that is remaining. So first up, 50 Shades of Black. I have the Hollow Grave Cosmetics eyeshadow base in white. This has not been used since the last update. I do not see this being done by the finale at all, but it is what it is. Next, for 50 Shades of Brown, I have the e.l.f. bronzing drops. Since the last update, I used it twice. I really would like to finish this before the finale, so I gotta get a move on. Next, I don't know how this is still kicking. For 50 Shades of Green, I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Look at it. Look at it. Since the last update, I have 15 uses written. I think it could be a little bit more than that. This better be done. I need it done. I hate staring at it. Next, for the Queen Project Pan, I picked the prompt Radio Gaga. I do not remember what Radio Gaga meant though, unfortunately. But I picked from AF94 the multi-stick in Savior. My goal with this item was to use it 30 times. Since the last update, I used it 10. It has 20 uses remaining. So I would like to have that one finished. We shall see. Next, for the Beauty and Beast project pan, I have the e.l.f. blush stick in Suave Mauve. Since the last update, I've used it 7 times. It has 9 uses remaining. I really would like this done by the finale. This one, I thought I was closer, but we're almost there. For Beauty A to Z, I picked from AF94 the gel eyeliner in Maizu, and it's a pretty, I love this formula. It's a pretty cobalt blue with a hint of navy. Since the last update, I used it 10 times. There's 3 uses remaining. This will definitely be done by the finale. Next, for Birthstone Beauty, I picked something blue for Sapphire. And from the Wet n Wild Sesame Street collab, I have the Shadow Stick in Fuzzy Monster. Since the last update, I used Fuzzy 2 times. It has 12 uses remaining. I do not see this being done by the finale. I don't know. I haven't been having too much fun with color. I've been doing a lot with eyeliners, but not with colorful eyeshadow sticks as much as I would like to. This one I feel like is just going to be a fail. For Budget Beauty, I picked a ColourPop product, and this is from the designer collab. This is the Aurora highlighter in Coronation. My goal is to hit pan. Since the last update, I didn't use it. So the past 3-4 months, I haven't used it. So unfortunately, I think that one will be a fail. I just have not been reaching for that highlighter. I've just been reaching for the highlighters in my 50 shade project pan or ones that aren't in projects. So unfortunately, that will probably be a fail. Next, for Child of the 80s, I picked the prompt Like a Virgin. So I picked the Too Faced Papaya Pop Blush. Since this update, I used it twice. It had 28 uses remaining. I'm pretty sure my usage goal for this project pan was 30, so this definitely will not be done by the next update, unfortunately. Next, for the Color Pan project pan words, I have Rutgers Park from the ColourPop and NYX collab. Since the last update, I used it Since the last update, I used it 5 times. It has 20 uses remaining. I think I just went a little overboard with the eyeliners, given the fact that I have not been wearing makeup as much as I used to. I mean, today's different because sick. I couldn't be bothered. Unfortunately. I did wear makeup yesterday, but I couldn't do it today. This next one I haven't used at all, so I know it's going to be a fail. For the Disney Princesses project, I picked Merida, and I picked from Hex Baby Cosmetics a water activated eyeliner called Hex, which was a like serpent green. Its goal has been 15 uses, and I have not used it at all through this project. I actually need to find a way to get me to use water activated eyeliner again, because now that I have a decent amount of it, I don't want it to just sit. So I gotta find something out. The next 2 items I completely forgot were in this project, and I also haven't used them, so I'm just gonna talk about them now. The next project is Happy Hour. So I picked the Glam Light Mimosa highlighter. The goal has been 30 uses and it has not been used at all. It's a really pretty champagne gold, but I just have not wanted to use it. Similarly, for the I Heart the 90s project pan, I picked the ColourPop and Alice in Wonderland blush in Silence, a very bright red blush. The goal has been 30 uses and I just have not used it. This I really want to try and finish. I was trying to finish it and then I put it away, and then once I put it away I forgot. So for the 2000s project pan, I picked Scooby-Doo, and this is the ColourPop Lippy Stick in At Twilight. Since the last update, I used it 6 times, so it has 7 uses remaining. I need this goal hit, so that one will be hit by the next update. I can't look at it no more. Next, this one I've had a lot of fun using, but I don't think it will be finished. For lip service, I picked the NARS Dolce Vita birthday gift size, whatever you want to call this, from Sephora. My goal is to finish. That's not going to happen. Since the last update, I did use it 5 times. I enjoyed it every time I used it. I could try to power through it and finish it, but realistically, I don't think it will happen. We shall see. Next, this one I would like to try and finish as well. For the... Oh, I confused mine. So this is for Nightmare Before Christmas. The eyeshadow palette was for the Panning Street for Children of the Corn. I forgot about that. Apologies. So the actual one for Nightmare Before Christmas is Milani's I Cherish You cream blush. Since the last update, it hasn't been used, but it has 14 uses remaining. I really want to focus on it. I would really like to complete that. So we shall see. We shall see. And then the last 3 items remaining. First, there's no project written to this one. I don't know who I'm missing. I'm missing a numbered project. I'm gonna have to put it on the screen because I don't know why I skipped that one. But I picked Tarte Fake Awake. My goal originally was to finish this. That was way too ambitious. Once again, this was a very eyeliner heavy project. Learn to not do that again going forward. I've only used it 3 times. I've been choosing the colorful eyeliners on my waterline over this one. So it's just fallen to the wayside. Next, this one is going to be done by the next update. For the 2000s pan, I picked this Folklore in G02. This is so pretty. It's so easy to put on, and I tend to wear it as a little like cut crease. Since the last update, I've used it 7 times. It needed 9 more uses, so there's 2 uses remaining. So this will be done by the finale, thankfully. I've really enjoyed using that throughout this project, so that makes me very happy. Next and last, for the Zodiac Panner, for Capricorn, I picked a brown eyeshadow, and this is from the Wet n Wild and Sesame Street collab. This is Crumble, and it's just your basic satin brown. Since this update, I used it 5 times. It has 7 uses remaining to hit its goal. I'm going to try to finish it. I feel like through everything that's happened, this unfortunately was a project that really took the hit of me not getting my act together. And I think it's mostly because I picked a lot of fun items, but I didn't pick enough staples. All the items that I have hit my goals on and finished have been perfumes, lotion, a body scrub, a lip mask, and a lip oil, and 1 concealer. I feel like when hopefully, if we're doing this project again, if I do it again next year, well, you'll find out at the end of the month if I do it again. I really have to think smart. I need to start throwing some more basics back into projects. I'm picking way too many fun stuff and not enough, like, give me an actual foundation. Yes, I was smart with this primer, but I also knew I didn't really like this primer when I put it in. So I need to give me some more gimmies. The perfumes were good gimmies, but I don't know if I'm going to hit that 50% completion. I'll have to do my math, and we'll talk more about that when we get to the finale. But yeah, this one's been a little disappointing. I'm not going to be too hard on myself because life has been how life has been. And I don't want to just like get on here every time and say excuses because I hate that. I personally am the type that know that words a lot of time are false promises. I'd rather be shown by actions. I don't know if that's hypocritical or just shown that I've unfortunately been through way too much in my life at my young age, but it is what it is, right? So my plan for next updates, aka the finale, is to hit my goals on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. And these are all very realistic. I literally would just have to wear makeup for 14 days. That is the game plan I better be able to do it. You're definitely going to see this video later than when it's filmed, because unfortunately that's just how my filming editing schedule has been. So hopefully I'm already making progress by the time you guys see this. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you would do in my shoes, or what you would have switched out. Like, I definitely had way too much blush in here. 4 different blushes, 2 powders, 2 creams. Way too much for me at this moment. Way too overstimulating. I'll have to reevaluate, and that is gonna be it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye!